Welcome to the Focus Cast. Today we're talking about body-water balance.
Ooh, bro, get balanced.
Let's get balanced. 75% of Americans are chronically dehydrated. So today we're going to break it down.
From NCBI, water
Yep.
balance is precisely regulated within the body, and many methods exist for assessing hydration status.
So this whole idea of water balance, and of course we're talking about water balance in the context of cognitive performance, which measures an individual's attentiveness, critical thinking skills, and memory. Turns out water balance has a critical role in cognitive performance.
Our bodies need, use, and regulate water balance.
So just a 1 to 2% variation in your water balance, body water balance, can impair cognitive performance. How many times did you learn in school that before you do exams, you should be hydrated?
Let me think about that.
Not fucking once.
You know what I never experienced in school? Anyone asking me if I want to be better at school or using my brain better.
It is so true. Yeah, not one time in school did we learn about the principles, habits, and things that make us better at school. We never learned how to learn. We were just taught.
Definitely didn't learn how to learn.
Isn't that funny? We were taught what to know, but never learned how to learn.
It's almost like there's a reason.
The average adult loses more than 80 ounces of water every day through sweating, breathing, and eliminating waste. So one has to wonder, if you drink less than 80 ounces a day, how is that impacting your brain function and overall health?
Nearly every body function you have is dependent on water.
Every function.
That sounds important.
Breathing, the lungs, the liver. I mean, all of these things are moving, the heart, like everything is just constantly moving in our bodies. And they're all dependent on water. So studies show that you only need to be 1% dehydrated to experience a 5% decrease in cognitive function. I mean, if you're a CEO of a $20, $50, $100 million company and you experience a 1% dehydration, 1% dehydrated, and then
So
that
you lose
impacts
5%.
you 5% of your cognitive function.
I'd say, what if I ever need surgery? I'm going to ask the surgeon, hey, don't tell me you have any more than a 1% decreased body water balance right now.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's true. Here's, before you perform surgery, here's a glass of water. Prolonged dehydration can cause brain cells to shrink in size and mass, a condition common in many elderly who have been dehydrated for years. So
Whoa.
it actually shrinks the size of the brain when you experience chronic long-term
I mean, when you
dehydration.
think about someone who's been drinking soda for 40 years. I mean, this is basically saying your brain's getting smaller after a certain amount of time.
I know. I can't help but bring up Warren Buffett because
Does he only drink Coke or something?
there's an interview that he did, and he said, well, I have the same diet that I had when I felt the greatest in my life, and I felt the greatest in my life when I was like 8, and I drank Coke and ate like hamburgers.
Maybe that's why I stopped feeling so good after that.
Well, what's interesting, that's true. That's a good point.
Instead of water, people have been drinking other things.
Yeah, so we're replacing water, quote, life, because
Yes.
you need water to live.
You
This
need
is what's
water.
so amazing. We're not talking about like clothes. I mean, I guess you need clothes to live if you live in cold environments, but still, like, we're talking about like the basic necessity of life is water. The carbonated water industry in 2021 is worth $33 billion and expected to be $77 billion in 2028.
All my LaCroix boys out there.
LaCroix boys.
Chilling with my boys drinking LaCroix.
So new research is coming out is that it's affecting your gut and your gut health. And the carbonic acid is stripping your stomach of the healthy acids that are in your stomach. So therefore, when you
Sweet.
drink a carbonated beverage and then you're eating at the same time, your gut has a hard time processing and breaking down that nutrients in that food because of the unhealthy acid.
Wow.
That's the long-term effects.
Sounds like that's not cool for the boys drinking LaCroix.
What's the next one? This is the big T right here, bro. What's this?
Old alcohol. Drinking some hooch. So the booze industry in 2022 was estimated to be $1.5 trillion.
Trillion.
trillion dollars, and is estimated to bump up to 2.8 trillion by 2028. And what does this do for your body? It inflames the brain and causes brain fog
Yeah.
and hangovers,
Yeah.
sluggishness.
The fog.
The fog.
So the coffee industry in 2020 was estimated to be worth $450 billion. I couldn't really find any evidence that suggests that caffeine or coffee increases dehydration. It's mostly water anyway, so no effect on dehydration with coffee.
So soft drinks, this is estimated to be, this is 2021, a $400 billion industry. So this maybe replaced water, or if you grew up in a house where this may have been just what you had.
Yeah.
Like
Drink sodas more than water.
Yeah, you had Capri Suns and soda.
And think about when you're a kid and like the way that sugar just lights up your brain. Like, are you drinking juice and soda? Like, water tastes bland.
Yeah,
when you're used to only drinking things that has 10 teaspoons of sugar in it.
For sure. Yeah. So definitely try and drink less of those.
Yeah, those are just bad.
So drink more water.
So ways we do that?
Carry a big ass water bottle.
That's right.
I've got mine right here.
Yeah.
But bro, is all water created equal?
Well, no. They've done several tests on the bottled water, and those contains a ton of micro and nanoplastics.
Didn't they find that a lot of the tap waters have like remnants of pharmaceuticals in them?
Oh, yeah.
Like birth control?
Yeah, I think we read that in one episode that, yes, a lot of the tap water had, which is absolutely insane. Number one, it has a lot of chlorine in it and a lot of fluoride in it and a lot of chemicals to filter that water.
So that's why
water
I filter my water.
We use the Berkey. We're both big Berkey fans.
Yeah, I'm basically a Berkey brand ambassador.
I feel like if Berkey ever sponsors this podcast, I will have arrived.
I would love Berkey, please.
Berkey. If you're someone who is trying to just create some new habits in your life, whatever age you are, whatever you're, trying to accomplish, whether it's, feeling better, bouncing weight, whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, drinking more water is a big piece of that. I mean, it's such a simple solution, but it's powerful.